For thousands of years, the Chinese have treated all kinds of illnesses without the need for surgery or modern drugs. And the fact is, based on energy, the balance of the body, and nature, Chinese medicine has treated all kinds of warriors, athletes, and emperors for many years. But considering how much Western medicine has advanced in recent years, how relevant will these treatments remain? Well, today we came to a traditional Chinese medicine hospital to find out. And we're going to travel all around the city of Shenzhen, trying out some of the most popular miracle treatments in this country. How did you find this hospital, Fur?
I started looking for Chinese medicine therapies on a Chinese app that I use to find restaurants, hotels, and places to have fun. And this one came up as a hospital clinic, which I don't know if it's public or private, but I saw that they had a lot of therapies. They have consultations with traditional Chinese medicine doctors, and they have very specific knowledge that you'll see in a moment.
The reason we thought of making this video is because lately I've been having some health issues, and for many years I've had back pain that's become quite bothersome. Maybe it's because I played American football for a long time, so let's see what the clinic recommends for us. Hello, I'm here for a consultation.
What's wrong?
I have back pain. Can I come in now?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, doctor.
Hello.
I'm freaking out, you know? I was totally shocked when I walked in. She took my hand in something that felt like she was taking my pulse, and suddenly she said,
"You have digestive problems."
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Tomorrow I'm actually having a minor stomach surgery where they're going to remove a polyp that grew a lot and is becoming a problem.
85% of polyps grow back. That also depends on your habits. Don't eat anything cold. No soda either. And you have to take Chinese medicine after your surgery.
Also, he identified 2 back problems that I didn't tell him about. 2 days ago, I was at the gym. I was doing this exercise, and when I was coming up, I started to feel pain here.
Does it hurt here or not?
No, not there. It's further back. Exactly. The pain comes from behind the bone.
Is it muscular?
Yes?
Oh, I felt it already.
The good thing is that he didn't tell me what he was going to do to me. He just told me.
Do you believe in our medicine?
Of course, yes. It's the medicine I trust the most.
Whenever possible, choose traditional Chinese medicine. It works better than Western medicine.
All I knew was that they were sticking needles into my hand and my shin. Oh, that feels weird.
There are still a few left.
I'm terrified to move. He's putting a needle in a tendon. It didn't hurt at all, but it felt weird because he was moving the needle like he was moving the nerve, and I felt something in my back.
Move again to see how it feels.
Now it really doesn't hurt anymore.
It doesn't hurt anymore?
It's just that I'm really focused on the needles I have stuck in my hand and in my leg.
Let me see your tongue, just like that. I think your spine is misaligned. It's due to your posture. I can see it in your tongue.
Haha, you're moving it. You already took it away.
Yes.
These treatments are the best.
Do I have to come many times for treatment?
Yes, now stand up. Take off your shirt.
All right.
The spine isn't straight. Do you see it?
Yes, it looks like some vertebrae aren't in place.
Yes, a little. Look at your shoulders. This one is higher and this one is lower. And then you have the spine. He said this is where it bothers him. It's this whole area.
You even knew that. I often have pain here too. I think it's because I often bend my head down a lot. I work at home and often on the bed. What options do I have?
Your main treatment should be acupuncture. This problem in your spine was caused by bad posture habits. So the most important thing is that you pay attention to your posture.
He told me, what we do is a long-term treatment. I'm going to need you to come back. Because Western medicine usually treats symptoms, we treat the cause. And I truly believe that there is a more long-term solution, not just simple painkillers.
Also, look at how much he charged her for the consultation. I mean, he didn't just rush you through like a factory, but actually spent more than 20 minutes with Max and charged 60 yuan for his time.
Right across the street, there's a Chinese pharmacy, so you can get to know them because they're different. Chinese medicine is made with herbs. They're like bitter brews that are actually very good. And they have those drawers where they keep the ingredients. Because right here, they prepare the medicine for you. And they also have Western medicine, but it's very little because they combine it. So it's a very interesting process, but what's even more interesting is the fact that it's covered by the health insurance card. Look, here's an announcement, Tianfu Ding Dian Yibao, which means that the Social Security card also covers these treatments that in other countries would be considered alternative treatments, and private insurance often rejects them, but here it's different.
And it's not just the Social Security card. There are also public clinics and public hospitals for traditional Chinese medicine. We had gone to the one in Suzhou for Max's stomach problems, and right there they made the medicine for him and sent it the next day in a special refrigerated package. Let's move on to the next therapy. Look at this. Just see what kind of place our curiosity brought us to today. Supposedly, it's this place, according to what I found on my phone.
Hello.
Hello?
Do you have this treatment?
How many are you gonna want?
Just one? Let's see what these treatments are about.
This one is called...
What they're going to do is a supreme hair nutrition treatment, palace style. This treatment is inspired by ancient formulas used in the imperial Chinese court.
Oh, this is so luxurious, huh?
Could you tell us what this treatment is for?
It's to relax and nourish the scalp, to promote circulation and reduce pressure.
One of the reasons why I chose this treatment is because my number one complaint is usually my head, and also the fact that I recently bleached part of my hair. And so I want to bring back the life I took away with the peroxide and those kinds of things. So here we are.
I'm going to heat up this towel. I'll put it under your neck to promote muscle relaxation. The first step is to massage the scalp.
That looks very relaxing.
I can confirm that.
Close your eyes, miss.
This is deluxe. It feels nice. Mom, she's hitting the spot.
My wife says you do it very well.
I've been doing this for 20 years.
Wow, but you look very young. Did you start as a child or how?
I'm 40 years old.
Wow, your skin is really good. And how did you start?
I've done it since I was 17. I wasn't good at school.
Ah, I see. Who taught you this at such a young age?
At an academy.
And did your parents do this?
No, my dad and mom were farmers.
Where were they from?
From Anhui.
And how did you end up in Shenzhen?
My husband works here, and my son goes to school here.
You look relaxed, huh?
It's very relaxing.
This spot is good for people who wake up early or have insomnia.
Before coming to China, I had never had my limbs massaged so much before, like my arms and stuff. You have no idea how relaxing it is to get a little massage on your arms. It's a part where we normally don't think that effort, tiredness, or stress accumulates. We always think about the head, the neck, the back, the legs. And in the end, releasing that pressure is just wonderful.
Why? I got the needles in my hand and Noelia got the most wonderful massage I've seen in a long time. Is that tea? No, it's Chinese medicine.
They just poured a bucket of traditional Chinese medicine over Noelia to rinse her hair.
They showed me the packaging, which says it's a pack of natural herbs for hair steaming. The product is called Danshen Heshouwu. It says it's known as a double steaming pack with Salvia miltioriza and Polygonum multiflorum. It has a lot of ingredients I don't know, but it's for steaming your hair and it says what is it for. It's used to strengthen hair and prevent hair loss, stimulate circulation in the scalp and naturally darken the hair. Or, I don't know if that's what we wanted, but oh well. It's also for soothing the scalp and reducing inflammation or dandruff. And Noelia actually had scalp dermatitis.
I'm impressed with all the gadgets they have for this therapy.
This is a Chinese medicine patch. Close your eyes.
It'll help with eye fatigue. Mishi, what's happening?
They put a weird plastic thing on you and I don't know why. Okay, it's for vaporizing the medicine. The medicine they put in the sink evaporates and they put this plastic thing in the towel so it doesn't escape. And the treatment can reach your hair and your head. Meanwhile, they put some things on your eyes that are supposed to warm up a little and have medicine to relieve eye fatigue, and they put them on you like glasses.
Oh my goodness.
You look really crazy.
What the hell?
How long does she have to leave it on?
20 minutes.
Well, what I feel the most is whatever I have on my eyes, it feels like having Vicks Vapor Rub smeared on my eyelids. and I feel something heavy on top, but obviously I can't see what it is. And I start to feel some warmth around my ears. I think it's the steam. We just finished our hair treatment in my case and a facial in Max's case because in the end he got bored and got a facial.
It was exquisite. I had never had a facial before. I thought it was just for women, out of ignorance, you know. It's something men didn't do, or at least the men I used to hang out with who were on the football team, but it's amazing and I'm going to do it again as soon as possible.
I have some mixed feelings. For example, in the hair care videos I've watched, I've heard that you should never rub your hair because it causes split ends. But here they were really rough. Not just on my scalp, but also when they soaped up my hair. But oh well, I guess they're just different methods. If there's any hair professional watching us, let us know what you think. And how much did it cost us in the end, Missy?
In the end, we paid 260 UN, which is about 600 or 700 Mexican pesos. It was really good. Hello?
Do you do this treatment?
Sand treatment?
Exactly. We want to try that treatment.
Just that, right?
Yes.
You can tell this place is more professional because they even gave me clothes to change into before getting into the sand bath. Just look at the kind of outfit I have to wear for this therapy. It's basically a jumpsuit, but my hands are covered and my feet are completely covered too. In fact, it also has a little cap to cover my head. I don't know how intense this is going to be for me to have to cover up like this, but here we go.
This is where they're going to bury Fur. Look, you're going to be as happy as this girl.
Should I take off my flip-flops?
Yes.
Careful that.
Move forward, otherwise your head won't fit.
Here's the explanation. The idea is for you to sweat so you cleanse yourself of all impurities. Wow, what temperature is it at?
It's over 60 degrees Celsius.
60 something degrees, that's why I told you to drink water.
It helps.
We brought this sand from Zhanjiang.
Really? Oh wow, we actually learned about this therapy in Xinjiang. We did it in Kashgar. I never imagined it came from the same place.
The first time people do this, they get a little dizzy, but that's normal.
Okay,
I'm going to leave her here for 16 minutes.
first impressions, Fur?
Well, so far I'm comfortable. I'm not roasting yet, but I get the feeling that soon I'm going to get really hot.
Don't they ever put sand here?
No, because that's exactly where the lungs are.
Okay, if they bury your chest, you won't be able to breathe and some people panic. Bye.
No, don't go. Don't leave me here. Save me.
How do you feel, Fur?
Help.
I've already had the nasty treatments. I think you can handle this one.
I hope so.
This treatment is called sand therapy, and it's worth mentioning that it didn't originate in China, but it's been widely adopted lately in traditional Chinese medicine. Actually, the Egyptians have been using it for a very long time, and the Japanese as well. But in the Xinjiang and Inner Mongolia regions, this is a treatment that has also been used for a long time. So how does it work? The idea is to heat fine sand and then bury the person so they start to sweat. But the sand has to be hot enough to practically help you turn into water. This will help you eliminate toxins. And you have to stay there for about 15 to 30 minutes. Let's say it depends on how much you can tolerate it. In fact, there are people who stay there in the desert for up to 2 hours, but it can be dangerous if you don't have someone with you, so do it in moderation. In theory, Nekfi, it should help you with joint and muscle pain, improve blood circulation, natural detoxification, relaxation, and strengthening of the immune system.
I feel like my body is circulating better now.
Do you feel like you're getting less inflamed?
I don't feel anything. I just feel hot. Do I look cool?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Buried. This version is really cool because you're literally doing it inside a spa, but it's not the original version. We did this treatment when we went to Xinjiang 2 years ago in the Kashgar desert, and there it's such a common treatment that they have designated spaces for it. A lot of people go to those places specifically to bury themselves, and there are kids who, to earn some money, will bury you and rent you the shovels. even sunglasses for the sand. And they're really hardworking because even that day when there was a sandstorm, they still offered to bury us.
Your Teletubby pajamas, let's see, move your fingers. It's like a onesie but closed everywhere. I didn't do it because I wouldn't have fit. Noelia barely fit, I would have had to squeeze in. And don't you feel any weight?
No, all I feel is heat. It's a very curious sensation because I don't feel any kind of pressure. Maybe I do. I think my body is confused. I'm hot and I am starting to feel like my body is throbbing. And I don't know if it's because of the pressure from the sand or because I'm talking, but for some reason I feel like I'm short of breath.
Yeah, he said it's normal and that a lot of people panic. He said that if you start to feel really bad, just shake it off like this.
No, I'm fine. I can handle it. They even come to dry me off. What great service. I don't want to drink water because I feel like I won't be able to swallow it. You know, when you start to faint and you start to feel like...
Is it happening to you?
Yeah, something like that. I'm far from that, but it's kind of like that exhaustion you feel after doing a lot of exercise under really harsh sun and sweating a lot. And you just want to get into an ice bath or something like that. That's the feeling. I'm sure I must have sweated a lot. My hands feel wet.
You can see little drops on it. Since the pajamas are gray, you can see they're all wet.
It's crazy because I feel my body pulsing more and more. I feel my heartbeat in my fingertips and in my ears and in my chest, in my feet, everywhere. I feel the drops of sweat running down my back.
But if the pajamas are made of cotton, that means the sweat reaches the sand. And if there are thousands of people who do the treatment in this sand, are you cooking in other people's sweat?
That's great. They and I are one and the same.
You're sweating a lot.
She says she feels like her hands have gotten wet. What's the maximum time for this therapy?
About half an hour.
But nobody will do it for an hour, right?
Going over the time isn't good either. It can come out slowly.
I feel a sense of relief. Wow, that was tough, honey.
How did you feel about it?
Ask my hands.
Yeah, you're all wet. All of this is sweat. Here on camera, I don't know if you can tell, everything is soaked. Wow.
We're back in the locker room and I was just told to change my clothes and put this one on. So I don't know what's next, but just now when I looked in the mirror, I realized that I'm seriously red. That's crazy. I sweated so much that the pimples I had on my face turned white. I know it's a little gross, but I don't know why I've been getting so many lately, and I hope this experience helps me get rid of them. This is one of the reasons why I decided to do this therapy, because it's supposed to detoxify your body. I felt like that's what I needed. I think they only put me in this new outfit so I could come sit here with Mitzi and have some water, which of course is warm. In traditional Chinese medicine, cold is a concept that's associated with illness or with something that can make you feel bad. For example, this morning when we saw the traditional medicine doctor, she told Max not to eat anything cold, and that's related to this.
To top it all off, we came to a kind of hotel that specializes specifically in all kinds of treatments that follow traditional Chinese medicine. Let's say it's like the Disney of Asian therapies and the big name you see there says club. It's about nourishing and caring for the body. I can't translate it exactly, but Yangsheng means taking care of yourself. Let's see their therapies.
We're already inside the spa's changing rooms. In fact, I just got out of the shower. They told me I had to rinse off, take a shower to put on the outfit for inside the spa. And they gave me this bracelet here, which is my key for the locker. So, well, let's get dressed. Yeah, I can't record here in the changing rooms because there are people without clothes, but I'll show you the inside in a bit where everyone is already dressed.
It was strange. They told me to take off my clothes, so I kept my underwear on. But as I was about to go to the next area, they said to remove my underwear too. And I was like, oh damn, okay, so I took them off and they took me to a pool-like room where there were some naked men. And I thought, oh wow. I thought maybe that's how it's done in some clubs in Mexico, though I've never been, so I got in the pool and started swimming. They also had one filled with Chinese medicine, plus a steam room and sauna nearby. So I got in for a little while, I couldn't stand it for long, then they gave me my pajamas and brought me to this room where Noelia is going to have her treatment and I'm going to have mine. And I think after that they'll take us to dinner and supposedly we could stay to sleep, but it would have to be here, they don't give you an actual room. But I know there are others where they do give you a room, so let's see what treatment they give me. The reason we came is for a Chinese Tuina massage.
The therapy that Max is getting is called Tuina. It's a type of massage, a massage technique from Chinese medicine, which literally, its name in Chinese means push and grasp, which is the literal meaning. The techniques that are used in this massage. The goal of this massage is to balance your body by touching and pressing different acupuncture points to stimulate the flow of qi, which is, well, the energy. Tuina is used for many things. It helps both to relieve muscle and joint pain and to strengthen the immune system.
My biggest aches are in my neck and my shoulders.
Do your shoulders get tired?
I got injured a long time ago.
Okay, we'll check it right now.
I got injured there too while playing basketball.
This is an acupuncture point. When you feel very tired, press here. You can also press here if you're feeling unwell.
Each point on the hand has different connections. The thumb is connected to the stomach and the center point, if you're tired, it warms you up.
What is she doing to you?
Damn, that's intense, huh? Yeah, she's got some real strength.
I haven't even used any strength yet.
Oh, really?
I'll press hard so you can see.
Okay. No way, I didn't think you were that strong.
We Chinese are small but strong.
I think that's why I'm sweating.
Oh no, it popped on you.
No way, I didn't expect it to be that strong.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Next, Ali.
Which country are they from?
I'm from Mexico.
Mexico.
Careful, I have some stuff hidden there.
Stuff?
Better not touch there.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, my femur got displaced, but it happened when I was a kid.
Then I'd better not move this leg.
You can try. That's fine, no problem.
You're showing the most flexible you've ever been in your whole life, huh?
Your hip is tired. It cracks.
Yeah, I saw.
Now turn over.
She has brutal strength for such small hands. At first I was like, how strong can she be? Because Tuina is all about pressing hard. And suddenly I started twisting in pain, so I just laughed instead. Are these bags medicinal?
They help with the pain.
These bags that they're putting on Max's back are bags with medicinal plants that are heated. And then it's like they make them release the steam, then they put it on Max's back. And that has healing and anti-inflammatory properties. They have more than 50 different plants. And now we get to the cherry on top of this place, which is the cupping therapy, one of the most typical, most traditional and strangest treatments I've seen in this country. Cupping therapy, or pakuan as it's known in Mandarin Chinese, is a treatment that involves creating suction on the skin using cups. And this technique aims to stimulate blood circulation and the flow of qi. The way this is done is by heating the inside of the cup with fire to create a vacuum and then placing it on the skin so it can suction. Cupping is a therapy that is also widely used for relieving muscle pain, strengthening the immune system, helping with edema problems, and even alleviating conditions related to the respiratory system.
The girl was very kind and a real expert. Because one thing that's true is that in this country, you have to be careful where you get a massage. Because it's very common for there to be places that offer a happy ending, and usually in those places, the girls don't know how to give massages. So if you end up in one of those, you're going to pay for nothing unless that's the reason you're there. But in this case, the girl was very professional. You can tell she studied, because she touched points that made me hurt, but at the same time I felt really relaxed afterward, and she got rid of the back and neck pain I had, so it was really, really good. And look at the rooms, they're awesome. You can come here with your friends. It includes fruit, a movie, and a massage. This place just keeps getting better. And they told us we can stay here until tomorrow, so for the price, it's actually better than a hotel. This is amazing because look, here you have popcorn. You have tea, you have drinks, and there's even a buffet dinner. Over there we have billiards, ping pong. It's amazing. There are even games for kids. Look, here you can grab your plate, look, and then you come and serve yourself. They even have desserts, cakes, fruit, oatmeal. It's quite varied. Look, fried rice, noodles, tofu. Well, let's eat.
It's 2 in the morning and we're leaving this wonderful place for massage and relaxation. It was 600 yuan for everything. We ate, watched a movie, lay down, chilled, and got a massage. It also included the stay so we could sleep here, but we have to go back home because tomorrow Max is having surgery and he has to be admitted. To see how Max's surgery went, watch the next video. Bye.